Pretty sure you've heard something about the Rampage Jackson Jr. drama. That lovely chap of day decided to almost murder a man. I don't know if the spirit of King Von took his soul, but we need to talk about it. I mean, by this point, you've probably seen every YouTuber talk about it. Probably you've seen it on Reddit when you're trying to goon. I've been there, done that. But here's my take. So, I'll break it down for you. He goes to a local wrestling show. He's invited backstage because, he's streaming. They know who he is. He's popular. So they're backstage, and the wrestler, or the fucking victim in question, takes a prop can, breaks it over his own hand, and pretends he hits him. And Rampage Jackson Jr. was like, "Why'd you do that to me, man?" So then the wrestler's like, oh, my bad. I just saw that you were streaming. I thought you were part of the act. Hey, I'm sorry. Shakes hand. Says sorry again and again. They're like, "Are you think super chill?" Then some of the other wrestlers is like, "Hey, if you want to be a part of the show, you can go in there, pick him up, and slam him." That was the whole idea. The whole idea before he ran in and decided to commit, aggravated assault. So he picks him up and slams him, right? He runs in the ring, picks him up and slams him. And he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop there, no. He starts piecing him up. Starts giving him a 20-piece combo like he's a Big Mac at McDonald's. Starts straight up massacring this man. And at first, the ref is just sitting there like, man, those punches look a little too real, but good show. Then all of a sudden, you realize, boom, 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 punch after punch after punch. He's actually beating his ass. So, they try to pull him off, but he just keeps going. This is like 47 unanswered strikes. Herb Dean would have stopped the match by now, but Rampage Jackson Jr., the most fragile ego on the planet, just decides to keep going. Like your daddy when he was impregnating your mom. Just keeps going, doesn't pull out. Now, but here's the thing. It's a pretty shut and closed case. It's where he's probably going to go to jail. It's pretty simple on who's in the right and who's in the wrong. But apparently, the lovely troglodytes on TikTok, they have different opinions. There's a lot of people on TikTok and Instagram and just all over the internet saying he's in the right, and I would never let someone disrespect me like that. First off, buckaroo, and I'll admit this myself, I am rotting in my gaming chair. And so these people are probably living in their mom's basement and scrolling Reddit and saying, W Rajaj, W for defending himself. Like, that was the whole idea. If you wanted to get your get back, if he was that offended, his little ego got hurt, he could have literally just got his get back right then and there. Like, keep in mind, the whole can incident happened hours before the actual show started. And he wasn't even the first match in the show, like the guy that got attacked. So dude was sitting there getting rage baited by his dad and his chat. Like, Rampage Jackson, we all know he's a punk ass bitch. Like, dude, he loves rage baiting people. And even though he kind of sucks sometimes in the ring, he would always just rage bait. So then his chat starts rage baiting him. And dude, he starts falling for it. He starts tweaking out. He's like, I'm going to get my get back. I'm going to swing until I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. So, theoretically, let's play a theoretical here. Like we're like a shitty game show. If he killed that man, Syko Stu, if he killed a veteran with PTSD in a wrestling ring, he would have gone to jail for first-degree murder, and let's just say the prisoners in that jail would play with his butt like a fiddle. But no. He's alive, fortunately, the victim, and he's just going to get bailed out by his dad. He's not going to face any repercussions. Hell, fucking Chris Brown faced more repercussions for bitch slapping Rihanna. That was a whole other thing. Now, where does some of the greats of professional wrestling stand? Our lovely man Rob Van Dam, the whole damn show. You know what his opinion on this is? A little befuddled here. He says, "So far, I'm on Raj's side." How? How is anyone on his side? He had literally attempted to murder a man, and it starts to get a little funny Because then there's people who are now clip farming it. Like, there's this one dude, there's a professional boxer who's claiming he's gonna fight Raj for the dude's honor. Like, don't get me wrong, it was horrible what happened, but people need to just realize it was a shitty situation, that he needs to go to jail and not try to clip farm the hell out of it, man. He's definitely getting banned on Kick. I mean, but Kick's like a deplorable platform when there's borderline porn and fucking illegal activities. That's a whole other issue. And so, to anyone who's defending Raj that's watching this video, I'm going to break it down for you. Professional wrestling is like acting. It's like very physical acting. Some people say it's fake, which not entirely true, but it's like those stuntmen in Hollywood. They do all their own stunts. It's really active. They're trying to protect each other when they slam each other. So first thing Raj did, it was slam him on his head. And that really sucks. Like, he's in the wrong for that, but he didn't know any better. So if you just slammed him and he was unconscious, that still would have sucked, but it would have been a lot more, like, it would have been not an issue. It would be like, oh, shit, you just kind of knocked him out. But now he started punching him, and the dude who got attacked, like one of the wrestlers was also with him, he started choking on his own teeth and blood. And there was kids in that audience. Some little Timmy's like, oh boy, a local wrestling show. I can't wait to go with my family. Just watched a man get massacred in the ring. Literally, just a fucking massacre. Now, here's another thing. That little bastard, Rampage Jackson Jr., like, after the show's over, after he leaves, he's like, quit playing with me. I told people to stop playing with me. You're so lame, dude. You're 25 years old, acting like you're some high schooler whose girl cheated on him with some other dude. And it's just, another thing is, and then it cuts to Rampage Jackson Sr., him going, oh, he's probably going to get banned off Kick for that. It's bad. Come on. No shit, Rampage. He's going to get banned off Kick. He's going to get arrested. Unless you're going to spend your millions of dollars to bail out your son who was attempting to murder a man. But no. You know what's the golden cherry? The golden cherry on top of all of this is somehow, some way, some unconceivable way, people are turning this into a race issue. What the fuck is wrong with people, man? Because then it's both sides of the coin. It's people saying that he was just defending himself and don't try that shit in the hood. Really? The hood? Dude grew up with a privileged family. And then it's other people who are defending, like, they're saying he was in the wrong, and they're defending the wrestler who was attacked. But then they're mentioning they just don't like black people. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? At the end of the day, Rampage Jackson Jr. is